everybody. Hi, TisaTells. Guess who's back? Did you miss me? How's everybody doing today, you guys? When I tell you, a lot of you guys have been sending me well wishes. I'm going to say hi to all the TisaTells, hi to everyone. A lot of you guys have been asking so many questions. People have been coming with conspiracy theories. People have been coming with concern, and I am here to clear the record and be fully transparent. Okay. Hey, everybody. My name is Tisa, and I don't want to be dramatic, but I almost died last week. Yes. So anyway, I wanted to take a time to tell you guys why I disappeared from YouTube suddenly. First of all, let's listen. What can I say? Two things, right? A couple of you guys inboxed me asking me if I was like taking time off because I had plastic surgery. To which I say, bitch, you wish this face was surgeon made. You wish this face was surgeon made. No, baby, never gonna be that. And when I do, I'll come back and tell everybody. Y'all will see me pull tighter than Kim Kardashian's booty in the Marilyn Monroe dress. And I'll dare y'all to say something like, and move on, move on. A lot of you guys actually were telling me to take herbal supplements, burn sage, do this and that. And people were saying, let me just say this. If any of you guys paid someone to put roots on me, you need to double their salary, because last week I was so sick. I literally was like, what the hell is going on? Whoever your voodoo Santorini priestess was, they got me. They got me last week. They got me. They had me going. But all jokes aside, where was I last week? So listen, just to let you guys know, I am a bit of, I don't want to say I'm a workaholic, because I'm not. Because jobs I don't care about, I'll be like, I'm out of here. But I do enjoy doing this. You guys are like my people. So what happened last week? Let me just, all jokes aside. It was an unassuming night. I think it was Saturday. I had finished filming, and one of you guys, I forget your name, forgive me, was like, yo, are you going to post like the Kardashian review and the Real Housewives of Potomac, Potanka, whatever, recap? And I was like, yeah. I've already done it. You know me, already on it. Now, I did film the Kardashian recap, but the Potomac one, I was in the middle of watching the episode. So I was like, oh, let me just go and film that. And if you guys don't know, all the week before last, because I know it's been like a week, I was drinking tea. I have tea now. I was drinking tea. Some of you degenerates thought I was drinking whiskey. Like, where do you guys grow up? But I was drinking tea, ginger tea, because my stomach was feeling so bad all the time, right? And not in a way that I couldn't do anything, but just like, I don't know, something felt off. I'm not pregnant. The story's not going there, okay? But something was feeling off. So I went, just kept carrying on. It was Saturday, and I literally felt out of the blue, like while I was filming, like somebody was stabbing me in the stomach with a knife. Like when I say, I think I'm strong with pain, but I felt like somebody was stabbing me, and it was just so much pain, right? And usually I'm that person, I'm Black. I don't know if you guys know anything about the American healthcare system, racism, and all this other stuff. But I was like, no, I don't know if you know anything. Sorry. That was my mommy telling me to shut up. I don't know if you guys know anything about racism. Listen, I was raised by two Black parents that were just like, don't go to the doctors. Like, you need to be dying to go to the doctors. And if you are, only for the morgue to declare you legally dead. Like, don't go to the doctor. Anyway, I spent the whole night being violently ill, throwing up. Literally, I was like, if someone put roots on me, double their salary, because these are some good roots. I didn't want to go to the hospital. My boyfriend was freaked out, was like, you got to go. What's going on? Finally, I was in so much pain. I can't describe how bad I felt. I think I'm a strong person when it comes to pain, but I realized with vomiting, anything dealing with the stomach, you forget about pulling my fingernails out. If you need to torture me for information, just punch me in the stomach and I'll be like, okay, fine. I'll tell you everything. I felt like at my weakest. My boyfriend was like so worried. He's like, you got to go. He literally called an ambulance. It was so dramatic to take me to the hospital. We didn't know what was going on. He's Googling, he's on WebMD being like, maybe she has meningitis, maybe it's Ebola. He's literally like, WebMD will tell you you're dying. We get to the hospital. They're doing all these tests for me, right? But I don't want to talk trash about doctors. You know the difference? When you get a really, really good doctor, they are like the best thing. They're the godsend. But you know those doctors that you're just like, okay, so you barely passed medical school. Because if you guys don't know, medical school is pass fail. If you get above 70%, you pass the course. If you get below 70%, you fail the course. So you don't really know who's at the top of the class. You know what I'm saying? I got one of those doctors that's like, yeah, D is for diploma. But they ran tests. They made sure I was okay. They checked me for cancer. They checked me for this. They checked me for thyroid. They did like literally for the first 3 days, they even put me in isolation because I'd been in like Southeast Asia. And one of the doctors thought that they were like in an episode of Outbreak. And they thought that maybe I bought something weird back with me from Southeast Asia. And I'm just looking at her like, wow, medical racism. Like I was at a 5-star resort, every place in Southeast Asia. I was living the life. I was like, I'm moving to Southeast Asia. So anyway, to make a long story short, also in between then, I'm throwing up nonstop, can't sleep, crawling, like in my bed. Don't even ask me how I was, but I was just like completely dead. You know that I must have been out of it because even like I woke up in the middle of the night, like looking like a frazzled dandelion. And I remember my boyfriend brought me like my ponytail like here, like to get dressed, and I was just like on the floor passed out, and he was like, oh no, right? That's how bad I was. I couldn't put eyebrows on, I couldn't put a clip-in ponytail. I was just dead to the world. They tested for everything, and when I say everything, poked, prodded, I had IVs on both hands because I was so dehydrated because I'd been throwing up nonstop, and even the anti-nausea they were giving me wasn't enough to keep it down. Finally, what did they find out it was? So apparently, and you guys just keep this in mind for anybody that you know that might be suffering from like really bad stomach stuff that comes out of the blue. I've never had issues with my stomach before. I've never had issues with my health before, right? I've been pretty much healthy, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I've broken things and, being clumsy, but never like anything serious, right? So, my boyfriend was texting everybody he knows and this and that. And one of his friends was like, hey, it might be this bacteria called H. pylori. Why don't you check it out? He was just like, yeah, whatever. They're checking for meningitis, this and that, blah, 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 blah. The doctors were even like, is it HIV? Is it AIDS? They are running through the list. And that's the only time I woke up out of my slumber and be like, it better not be any goddamn HIV, AIDS, right? But from the H. pylori. So he introduced that idea to the doctors because it's something it's a bacteria that lives in your stomach that 50% of people have. But for whatever reason, in times of stress, in times of this, maybe like your stomach acid's acting up, sometimes the bacteria gets too strong and it turns into something else and eventually can turn into an ulcer. Now, I haven't been under any stress, but the weird thing is he was texting a whole bunch of other people because, he knows a lot of doctors too. So he was texting friends that are like not just doctors, but like heads of departments, like they do medicine for a living. And they were telling him the same thing about with this H. pylori. Usually it's benign, but there's been something going on like this year, and especially in like major cities and stuff where a bacteria that usually exists and sometimes can cause ulcers in people. In normal, healthy people, it's taking them over. And everybody has the same exact symptoms. Your stomach feels a little upset for the week before. You feel perfectly fine. Then all of a sudden, out the blue, boom, you get crushing stomach pain. For me, it felt like somebody was stabbing my stomach. Like I said, I've never had stomach issues. You get crushing stomach pains, but then immediately after, nonstop throwing up comes right out of it, which a lot of people think, oh, well, maybe it's just like a stomach virus. It's not a virus. The throwing up does not go away. When I say they had to give me IVs, I don't want to say that's not healthy, but like I did drop the few pounds I was trying to lose because I didn't eat any food in like 6 days. I had IVs in both arms. One was giving me my medication because you have to take antibiotics to get rid of it. But I couldn't hold anything down because there's something about it that my stomach, as soon as it was just like, nope, get it out of here. And then I had other IVs because the throwing up puts you in like a vicious cycle of extreme dehydration. So you're just basically like chasing a dragon over and over and over. Again, from Sunday at 3:30 in the morning or Saturday night, I was in the emergency room up until Wednesday when they finally decided to test me for H. pylori. And I tested positive for that. And then Wednesday evening, they gave me my antibiotics, which I promptly threw up. Wednesday night, they put me on IV. But because I was so dehydrated and it was so painful, I didn't end up getting discharged until, what was it, Saturday? Friday? Was it Friday or Saturday? Friday, Saturday. The days went there. Oh, I think Friday in the afternoon, I ended up getting discharged. And then Saturday, I took it easy. Sunday, took it easy. And then, yeah, I'm back to work today, but I'm still taking it easy. So, all jokes aside, right? If you know anybody that has done that has those symptoms or whatever, and the thing is, it's kind of like they also said the vomiting can come and go. Like you can have it really bad one week, and then for whatever reason, the bacteria will kind of go down, and then it'll come back hard like 2 weeks later. Okay, so the cure was something simple once they identify what it is, but the symptoms are like you are dying. You like do you know how sick I had to be in the hospital with me looking like a dehydrated dandelion, hair all over, no edge control in sight, just dry, raggedy, dry, and no eyebrows. I was literally in a Winnie the Pooh two-piece pajama set. I'm not joking, looking just crazy and didn't care. You guys don't understand how sick I was. And the fact that even when I started taking the antibiotics, if you catch it early enough, they say that you can feel better in 24 hours. But because I was so dehydrated and it had already taken, it was like between literally, honestly, I got Wednesday, I was still sick. Thursday, Friday was the first day I felt relief. And then, of course, because my boo had me in a private room, but of course, the hospital's always trying to throw your body out on the curb. So they were like, okay, so looks like you're good. Let's get you out of here. So I was discharged on Friday afternoon, but no lie, by that time I was ready. I've never been in the hospital for any amount of time, let alone, I mean, again, I'm clumsy. I've broken things, broken toe, this and that. But in the emergency room and then having to stay over and then literally in my room for some reason, also with H. pylori, you become super sensitive to light and sound, and anything that excites you makes you feel like you're dying. And if you guys haven't figured out, I'm a very excitable person. Like when I'm angry, I'm the angriest. When I'm happy, I'm the happiest. So you guys know me. I'm already loud and boisterous to begin with. Always got that hyperactive energy since I was a kid. So it was literally me, even like somebody telling me a story that made me laugh would be like, oh, because it would just, again, I guess I feel all my emotion in my stomach. And then I'm sitting in that stupid hotel room, in the stupid hospital room. And I had to keep telling the nurses to keep the lights off because it really felt like the lights would come on and something in my eyes had a direct link to my stomach. It was just like, and then they had there was no TV in the room, right? Which, I mean, I shouldn't have been watching TV anyway, but there was no TV in the room. I didn't have my cell phones around me. I just did not care, right? And there was hold on a second. Just gotta say I'm on live. Hey, I'm live right now. Okay, bye. So, but the one thing that was in front of me was this stupid clock/calendar that had the day of the week, the time, and the date. So I'm just sitting there like I'm in like prison day after day, passing out in pain, doing all this stuff. It's actually pretty incredible that I'm back the next week. But that's where I was. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't put it past me, right? To just disappear without saying anything. But I actually do love doing YouTube. I love what I do. And the fact that I just didn't even like literally, I had to ask one of my family members to post stuff on YouTube for me. Like, hey, can you tell everybody like I'm sick and blah, 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 blah. Just to even like get those posts up. But like it was just rough. And like the fact that I just dipped out, like it wasn't it. I don't know. I was like, am I going to live? But obviously I did. And I would like to say I was being dramatic, but honestly, it was one of the most painful experiences. And I know in New York and LA, H. pylori is on the rise because my cousin was like, oh, because when I was telling her, I was like, yes, H. pylori, she was leaving her doctor's thing. And she was like, yeah, a lot of doctors are sick. Like their whole, have you guys heard of TIA? If you guys are in the LA area, it's TIA, TIA. You guys should actually sign up for it. So if you have insurance, it works through insurance. If not, I know this sounds like a ad for TIA, but it's not. But it's actually pretty cool where it's healthcare that was actually designed by a woman of color for women of color, Latino women, Black women, under like basically like the way we say like we go to doctors and they don't listen to us and we feel like we're not respected or this and that or blah, 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 blah. She literally made a group of doctors and the clinics are so beautiful. They even have, when you walk in, the clinics look like an upscale hotel. They're so nice. And when you walk in, and they do everything from psychotherapy to pap smear, like they do everything, like anything that you need a doctor for your insurance can do. And most insurance are taken by TIA, but like they also, the reason I love this place is when you go there, they have, there's this tea that's like a box of the tea is like $30 for like 50 packets. But the tea is so good. But you know me, I'm like, nah, just being cheap. Tia has that tea in the waiting room. So every time I go and they're like, oh, do you want to like help yourself to a cup of tea? Like, you know, I'll take like 10 of the tea bags and put it in my bag and go. But if you guys, I think they might be in a bunch of major cities. I know they're in LA. They might be in New York, definitely Chicago. But even when you go into it, the clinics, the doctors are so good because they're all, that's another thing. They're all like minority women doctors, right? But the ones that are down for the cause, right? And so they go out their way to listen. It's just a vibe. And the clinics look so beautiful. It's TIA. They look like upscale hotels. It's just a vibe where you can go and get healthcare and be respected and blah, blah, blah. I say all this to say, my cousin also uses TIA. And like, she was saying that in the TIA clinic she goes to, like all the doctors we're all sick from the same thing, H. pylori. So again, this is something that if you Google it, it's usually like a bacteria humans have. But for some reason this year, maybe it's the changes with the COVID. I don't know. Don't get me started on conspiracy theories, but it's just hitting people a lot different and it gets worse and worse and worse. So that's what has been up to. Again, technically I wasn't almost dying, but I could have, and I felt like it. And that's the only thing that's ever going to pull me away from you guys. I literally felt like, I was sitting there and was like, if somebody put roots on me, you need to double their salary. Those roots worked. They worked. Also, do you guys want to have a little fun? Do you want to have a little fun? Do you want a revolution? Yeah. Two things I want to say, right? I'm still not up to par, so I can't really travel that much because I just want to make sure. I haven't even finished taking the medication. It's like 7 days of antibiotics. But because I'm allergic to some things, they had to give me like different things. Like my body's very sensitive to any medication. So like my recovery is going to be a little bit slower. But I do have 2 tickets to the piano lesson with Candy Burst. I bought them myself with my own money because I wanted to like support Candy, but I'm not going to be able to go to New York anytime soon to actually see. So if you guys want to DM me, if anybody's in the New York area and wants tickets to the piano lesson, the only thing is that I ask that you do is when you see it, I want you to give me a review because I wanted to go and tell everybody about the play. My mom, dad, aunts, uncles, everybody's already got them tickets. They haven't gone to see it. They're going to go see it this Saturday or Sunday. They're going to like the early show. But my whole point is, all I ask is that if you can even do it over video. I want somebody to come on live and like, tell us about the play and how you enjoyed it and this and that and blah, blah, blah. But I've heard from a lot of people that I got tickets to that it was a really, really, really good play. So if you're in the New York area, go on and inbox me. And I have 2 tickets for you. I'll give you guys a date and stuff like that. And also, what did I do while I was in the hospital? I didn't do anything, but my baby helped me with some stuff. You guys, remember how we've been talking about that there are people on Instagram, well, not so much Instagram, but definitely YouTube imitating me, right? I found our scammers and we're about to expose the scammers and we're going to dox, because I was going to make a separate video about it, but fuck it. There's like 892 people on live. So let's do this now, right? Listen. Yes, exactly, you guys. So if you guys want to talk about this, there's been like people that have been imitating being me on my channel. And I know that they do that to a lot of people, but it really bothers me because like, it's like they latched on. It was like this. So just to give you guys a little bit of back history, right? So thank you, TisaTells. You guys are always in the street. And I remember there was this one channel that everybody was, not everybody, but you guys know who my core, you guys are, right? I don't know if you guys want to give a shout out. I'll do it in the next live and we'll have an appreciation, right? Where you guys are like, yo, this place is taking your transcript of your video, right? So me being like, blah, 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 blah. They're taking your transcript of your video and they're putting it with like this automated computer voice. And they're doing the same title. And then and I was like, oh, word. And I went. And it was literally somebody being like, hey, what's up, my little TisaTells? It literally sounded like a computer, right? And they were saying everything that I said verbatim. And I was like, okay, that's like annoying, but I was busy, pumping out products. So I just ignored it. I'm going somewhere with this. Wait for the big reveal. You're going to love it. So, and I have a little video PowerPoint presentation. I'll show you guys. So I was like, okay, like, I'll deal with you guys later. But then they got real bold and they started stealing my thumbnails. And I said, well, hold on a damn minute. Because I actually put work into my thumbnails. I mean, I do it with talking, but you know what I'm saying. Like the thumbnails, I'm like, hold on. That's work product. Give it back. So I started reporting them to YouTube. And I was like, yo, they're stealing my content. They're literally taking my transcription verbatim. YouTube, they're like, oh, we're going to look into it. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, right? We're going to, okay, hold on. Let me wrap this up. My mommy's texting me for me to take it easy because everybody's afraid I'm going to get back into the hospital. My boyfriend literally texted my mom to get my mom to text me to get me to go off live. Well played, sir. Well played. Anyway, but we're going to have to wait for dad to pop up and tell me to get off a live for me to really get off a live. Just saying, mommy. So anyway, we were like, okay, where was I? So I started reporting to YouTube. And at first, YouTube didn't understand what I was saying. They're like, what you mean? Like, we don't hear your voice. This isn't your video. And I'm like, they are taking the transcript and they are making a video out of it, right? And these videos are getting views. Okay, fine. I finally say, you know what? I'm just going to get them for copyright because you literally are stealing my copyright. So I did a copyright strike, right? Nothing. What did they do? They stole another video and stole the thumbnail too. And I said, oh, is that the way we're playing? Okay. Second one, got them for copy strike. Why was it? Like, I think the third copyright strike, which was maybe like 5 days later, I received an email from this guy begging me for mercy. Please, Tisa, I beg you. I'm like, I have a family. I support all my brothers and sisters, this and that, blah, 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 blah. Please don't let them take my, channel. Father God, please don't let them take my channel, blah, 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 blah. Now, let me tell y'all something about me. Yeah, it worked. So I felt bad because I'm like, well, damn, like, if you're helping your brothers and sisters and this and that. Luckily, my boyfriend got wind of it and was like, don't you dare show the mercy. Like, they don't care what's going on in your life. They don't care. They were stealing from you. You can't show people mercy that we're stealing from you. And I'm like, yeah, but if you're stealing to feed your child, like, I don't know. You know how it is. Like, you know, if you get me, like, I'm like, well, just don't do it again, right? So that's basically what I said. Just don't do it again. And then, of course, they literally started a new channel and started stealing from me again. That's when I reported them again. And I'm like, okay, that's it. Like, you're going to lose all your channels. And then they sent me an email out the blue being like, good afternoon, greetings, Tisa. I hope all is well with you. Like, we're friends or something, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they were trying to make deals and this and that. So I was like, just shut the channel down. Either right when the channels got shut down or right when like I was reporting them, that's when I started to get like scammers in my comments. Hi, this is Tisa. Message me on Telegram. I don't even know what Telegram is. I thought it was like some bullshit, right? And I would like block because I monitor my comments. You guys know I monitor my comments. But when people, there's certain, like, you can't monitor them all. There's like thousands of comments, but I try to, like, you know, like make sure there's like whatever. But so I missed some of them, and you guys were like, oh my God, like these people were messaging me on Telegram. They were using your picture. They were doing that. They were saying, oh my God, send me $276 for shipping and handling, and I'll send you this and that, which y'all know me. I mean, I'm not lazy, but I'm not walking to the damn post office and putting makeup or anything else in a box. You can take this Cash App and gift card and just call it a day. Like, what? We both got things to do. And I'm the type of person, I don't want your 60, and no shade. Like, I love makeup, but it's like, I don't want, you know, somebody's like, you've won this box of prizes, or you can have 500. I'm like, I'll take the 500. I'll spend my money on what I want to spend on. Like, that's cool, but I don't want a box of stuff I got to give away to stuff. I'll just spend, like, give me the money and I'll spend it on what I want. That's the way I get money. Like, I'll just give you the money. Go spend it on what you want. So anyway, I passed it along to my boyfriend. My boyfriend passed it along to a few people. They actually engaged with the scammers. They actually engaged with the scammers. Let me actually pull this up. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek, right? I am going to make a full video about this and tell you the funny story behind it, but let me give you guys the full sneak peek. Let me find this. This is one of the compilations I made a day before my stomach hit me, because they sent me all the screenshots and the receipts for me to actually go. Where's the walkthrough? Oh, here it is. Let me just send this to myself so I can share the screen. 1 second. Anyway, where's this? Let's go into the presentation. Shall we? The video file. Is this it? No. Here we go. Okay. Let's put this on the Summer Jam stream, right? So this is what you guys started sending me, right? And this is the replies. Scam warning, fake Telegraph account targeting TisaTells commenters. We know you're on it by now, right? This is Stephanie Brown. What's up, Stephanie? If you are in the comments. So Stephanie said the scam alert. A lot of you guys reached out to me online. All right. Let me just walk you guys through this really quick, right? So we have the scam alert, right? And this is what the scam looked like. Somebody would say something and they'd be like, thank you for always watching, commenting. You've been selected in my drawing, blah, 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 blah. Just let you guys know, I am verified on YouTube right now. I don't know if you can see it in the mobile update, but if my handle just has anything besides TisaTells, that's not me, right? Just in case this happens again. So, I reported the user. Of course, I reported the user. I kept going through my comments, screening for anything that happened. Did all this, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's where the fun starts, you guys. Let's get into this. Hold on, let me pause this because hold on. My eyes, I need an up-close version of this. Hold on. Okay, so let's get into, where were we? Oh, that's right. Okay, so this is where the fun starts. So the guy that my boyfriend passed it along is really, really big in cyber. So they already have everything in place. So they set up a fake profile acting like they were a tattletale who was responding to fake Tisa. This is where all this is coming from, right? Hi Tisa, so excited to enter the drawing. What do I need to do? So they said, okay, dear, send me a screenshot that you've been selected. And so they said, do you mean the YouTube screenshot? So they sent the screenshot. So then they said, fake Tisa said, well, congratulations, you just won a full box makeup kit. You guys just follow me through this. The reveal is going to kill you. The reveal is going to blow your mind. Listen, the reveal is going to blow your mind. Just come on, stay with me, right? They said, wow, congratulations. You just won a full box makeup kit and Skin products. They said, oh my God, Tisa, that's amazing. They said, fake Tisa said, firstly, how long have you been watching my YouTube channel? So I'm going to read through this so you guys, and then I'll go to the reveal. But let me read through the text, right? Let's see. How long you been watching my YouTube videos? So this should have been a slideshow. It would have been easier. Anyway, they said, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your support and you following my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Please keep watching. What pieces of shit? Because honestly, don't get me wrong. Thank God that it's not the case now. But I have been in situations where $276 was the difference between like lights being on and lights being off, right? I've been in a situation where $276 is like all the money I have to spend on food for like the month. Again, thank God that is not a situation. But there have been times where it's like, I actually need every penny in my bank account right now. And as a matter of fact, if I was to add up all the money I owe, I'm actually short about $600 for the month. So I'm juggling bills like all month. So for someone to literally take $276, it's just like, yeah, that's like the lowest of the low. And also to do it under the guise of someone you trust, and also to do it like off of winning someone. Anyway, I don't know why. I just thought these people were the lowest of the low. Anyway, they asked how long it's been a thing. They said, I appreciate your support and you following my YouTube. How old are you? Now here comes the game. I'm 36. I work from home and always watch your videos on my breaks. I run a luxury goods shop online for secondhand items and it does really, really well. But I'm lonely sometimes. Now, when I asked, like, why did you put that? They said because these scammers, the same people that are scamming YouTube, they've literally been like not researching them because it's been well known, but they also like target people that are lonely, people that are elderly. Of course, if you need money, because they're hoping that they can somehow form like a love, not love after lockup, but like a 90-day fiance type of love where they somehow gain your trust and drain your account. So what they were trying to do there was to act like, sweeten the pot, like make it a honey pot, like, ooh, we got a sucker on this one. 36, luxury goods, very lonely. We can do that, right? And they said, you really brighten my day every day. They said, so fake Tisa said, that's awesome. Thanks for being part of my channel growth. This is my little way of saying thank you. Send your full name, house address, postcode for delivery, and your email address is as well. So then they said, okay, fine. My full name is Layla Ann Sanders, right? Address, right? Gave a random address, right? And it's like a geo-coded address, right? And they said, all right, I'm going to send this to my delivery agent right away. That makes me so happy, Tisa. Thank you. Now, here comes the thing. It'll cost you some delivery fee to your side. And also after payment, you'll receive your tracking number. No problem, Queen. They said, let me talk to my delivery agent right away. Then they said, I just spoke with my delivery agent. He has 2 methods of delivery available. Priority delivery, which will cost $125, while economic delivery will cost $80. These scammers, right? Priority delivery, all this is bullshit, by the way. But priority delivery takes 1 day max, but the economic delivery takes 2 to 3 days less, blah, blah. They're like, okay, economic delivery is fine, no rush. Now, where are they going with this? Let's get to this, because this is the kicker. I'd love to give you a present for all the things you do for us. A bag or purse for my shop, maybe. Nothing crazy. Let me know which one you like and I can send it to you or send you the equivalent value via PayPal if you prefer. Now that's the gift. Because here's the thing about people that have no moral integrity: thieves, liars, criminals, right? They have no moral integrity and their greed drives them. But like most people like that, their greed will undo them. So they said, plus, maybe you can advertise the shop too. So Fake Tisa says, of course I will, dear. And they said, and a shout out on your channel and a little remark. They want to make it seem like, they really believe this. So they get straight to the point. What payment method do you use sending cash? Cashapp, Zelle, PayPal, right? They said, I use PayPal. And they said, PayPal's also on our site about payments. They said, okay. Now they kept sending them links because they wanted them to click on the link. But for whatever reason, these people were only interested in getting the Cashapp, right? So they said, they sent the link and they said, and so, Fake TisaTells said, just made the transfer. Money doesn't show in my account, but then I got this error. There's a link. They said, please show me the screenshot. Fake TisaTells said, hey, the warning's a little scary. What do you think's wrong? I did it on my computer. Should I be worried? It's always receiver account is bought. Now, Fake Tisa gets worried and says, wait, why is that? Because they've been running a scam, and the PayPal, Cash App, Venmo they give everybody to actually send money to, right? They don't want that flagged, because when it gets flagged, it's so hard to get a new account up. And if there's any type of warning, they want you to back off the account, because again, they don't want the block hot, that's why they said, wait. So then they were like, Fake TisaTells was trying to push them to do something stupid. Don't worry, the reveal is going to kill you. It's coming. They said, then it adds the PayPal link to confirm it's real and unblocked, but perhaps best wait until PayPal clears it out, just in case something's wrong. Then they sent them an email address and they said, family and friends, I can't see any screenshot of the error of your payment. They keep going. But the money's not in my account anymore. It's being held somewhere. Take a look at the warning message and instructions in the screenshot I sent you. Okay, you guys, it's about to get good. Hold on. So there's the screenshot right there. I'm following along. Now, hold on, the reveal is coming. So it said, I'm on the computer. I'm sharing the screen. They give a link to share the screen. This should be a warning. Well, anyway, hold on. She said, if you click the link, you can see the pics. I added 2 more. So Fake Tisa actually sends them a screenshot from what they said and said, I can't see anything. That's why I said you should use your phone to take a snap of me. And then the Fake Tisa says, did you add more cash? And they said, I added Imagine to my private folder. I'm going to try again payment though to the new address. So they send the payment. And what do we discover? Boom! Because they click on that link, you guys never click random links in your email, on your phone, or anything. This is cybersecurity 101. From that, boom, what did they discover? There's an IP address. We got that immediately. We got the country they were located in, Nigeria. We even got their orientation and we got their geotag. But it's not over. It's not over. We got more than that. We got the language they were using. Okay, fine. That's no big deal, right? But we also got their browser. We got the type of phone they were using. We got the update. We got everything. User agent, who the phone carrier was, who the line was, who the fucking IP address, who the post and who the host name was, right? Even down to the geopolitical tags, right? I got the exact location, the IP address, even the longitude and latitude of where they were in Nigeria, and they were in Abuja, Nigeria. But it's not over, y'all. What else did we get? Yes, we reported them to all the authorities, PayPal, Cash App, everything. Then we got the geotags in, and we even got the Google Street View. Hold on, y'all. I just messed up my own reveal. We got the Google Street View of where they were. Here they are right here located next to the Nigerian Science of Engineering, NSF. There is a Nigerian church and there's something else close by. But we also even got more. We even located the exact goddamn building they're running their fucking scam from in fucking Nigeria, literally trying to run game on TisaTells. Anyway, at that point, this is the building. This is the building that fake Tisa, right? That fake Tisa, where I'm fucking dying in my deathbed, is sitting here running scams on my people, acting like shit's sweet. Yo, let me tell you something. If you run scams on TisaTells, you better goddamn make sure you know what you're doing, because this was basically baby work, literally in real time. Authorities were alerted. PayPal, Cashapp, Zelle, all that shit got shut down. Everything in real time. This is even down to the building. And we reported this to YouTube too. I do think that this building, of course, this is where they're running, but I don't think it's just one or two people, because people have been saying they've been doing this for all the YouTubers. This is like little gift my boyfriend gave me to make me feel better, why I was sick, that my channel is being taken care of. But all jokes aside, this, I believe, is the call center that they have been literally running scams all up and down and through YouTube. And it's not one person, it's not two people sitting on their bed. It is a whole, like basically a call center where all they are doing is going in morning, noon, and night and scamming the mess out of people. So again, look at this little crusty ass building. The hell, it just looks like Anyway, oh, I almost forgot. This is the street that the building's located at. Sani Abacha Way. Look at that. Sani, I know I'm butchering. Y'all know I cannot speak Nigerian, so please. And that's not even the name of the language, but just bear with me. I'm doing my best to pronounce the words, okay, guys? It's a work in progress. Again, this is the street. This is the entrance to that crusty ass building. Listen, this is the entrance. So anyway, this what we reported them to everybody that we can, right? But it's not over, because these idiots didn't know. We knew who they were as soon as they clicked the link. All that happened in literally 5 seconds. They don't know the gig is up yet. So they're still on and they're still trying to get their money. Let me just flip through this and then my boo. Gonna go spend some time with the man that saved my life. He literally, there's no love like a man that could hold your ponytail over you like a dead possum and be like, baby, it's okay. And try to clip it in. There's no love like a man that could do that. Anyway, so TisaTells said, okay, can we do a Cash App or bank transfer if you prefer? Because they wanted to get as much information. Even though we had that, you know how it is when people are mining for information. You want more information, as much as they can give up. They said there's an available Cash App tag. Cool. They put Angie New 21. Please send me a screenshot after payment. Are you still with me? They're like, okay, 1 second, because now because again, whoever this person was, they fucked up because they're greedy. Even though they're working for a big criminal enterprise, they fucked up. But not only, so when they first tell you to send stuff to the TisaTells thing, that goes to the company, right? By giving your own personal thing, that goes into their own bank account. So they were so greedy because the transfer, there's no honor among thieves, couldn't go to the company account. Now they're on the slide trying to see if they can just get a personal Cash App payment because they think they got a live one and they think they can make some money on the side from scamming, right? They said Cash App, right? Again, they're working to lock everything in, do the authorities, this and that, right? She said, yes, fake Tisa said, yes, dear, please show me a screenshot of your payment. They said, got this message when I click send. Now they're even fucking with them more because now there's more shit behind that link that when they click on it, it grabs even more information. So right now they don't know it, but they're being mined for information. Their systems are now open to a Trojan horse, which is our people going through and trying to make sure what's going on. But he doesn't know this yet. So that's another reason why you want to keep them distracted and connected as much so you can keep mining for data. So they said, finally, they get fed up and they're like, oh my God, can you ask your sister to help you pay with your Cash App, and with her Cash App instead? That'll be the only way. I'll send you a gift once payment is confirmed. Sure, it's Cash App USA, yes. On the phone, my sister, again, they're mining, going through all their shit, ripping their files apart, trying to find like the good guys are going ham and the bad guys like servers and whatnot, right? So they're like, but please don't tell anyone. This is how we know this person was trying to make money on the side. Please don't tell anyone I texted you, okay? Keep it to yourself, including her. Just tell her to send the cash to the Cash App tag and send you confirmation payment. That's all. Sure, T says she's doing it now. She's on it. App needs confirmation of U.S. postcode and address. So anyway, hold on. So anyway, after that, when they finally got everything they needed out of their systems, that's when they sent this message, okay? And I was like, y'all swear y'all Liam Neeson from Taken. Listen to this. Okay, let's get serious now. Listen very carefully here. I know they're so dramatic. I love them. I've installed an Android tracker and remote control shell in your phone. By the way, you should upgrade your Android 11 version. It's more than 1 year old and it's not patched. That's how much they knew. They ripped through their system so much. They even knew what model number they had, that it wasn't patched, and they knew that their system wasn't updated. They ripped that shit apart. Anyway, they said at this point, the best you can do is reinstall your phone or get a new one, as I don't think you'll be able to unroot my kit. I've had time to dock your location in Abuja, extract your pictures, scams, business, personal, access your TechnoSpark camera and mic. They were able to tell that they had a TechnoSpark camera and mic on the computer. That's what they were using. Never click on links when people send it to you via text message, text message. If you don't know the link, do not click on them. I'm just telling y'all. It says access your TechnoSpark camera, mic, get your various email and Telegram identities, log your MT calls and traffic data. I also have your history of chats and transactions. Now, I don't have a lot of time for small scammers like you. I actually feel sorry for you. So this is the deal. 1, you disappear. But before you return anything you took from any of Tisa's subscribers, then evaporate into thin air and never get anywhere near Tisa or her subscribers or channel. Oh, I feel loved. Anyway, or I'll report you to Nigeria law. We reported them anyway because you know how scammers are, right? I'll report you to Nigeria law enforcement, banks, providers, etc. We did. You know the drill. And also docs publicly your details and pics. Not sure what law enforcement will do, but hey, do you want to take the chance? What else is in here? Hold on. There's more. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. Your banks are also your associates and your family won't like that. Not at all. So this is your one and only chance. If you ever once try to scam Tisa or her subscribers, and if any of Tisa's subscribers tell me you took their money and didn't return it, then you are over, reported, and doxxed. If you once mentioned Tisa in any message, if you use anything that looks like Tisa, if you ever use her name or pics or post a single message in her channel or social media, then you are over. Consider this an act of compassion and a warning. I do this for a living, and trust me, I just got started with you, so giving you a final chance. So now tell me you understood. Tell me it's going to be, I'm reading this in real time. Tell me what it's going to be. Say if you want to be doxxed or not, and confirm you will disappear for good. They went silent. But the funny thing about this is because, again, they gave them a chance. They never fucking confirmed. So right here, this was the thing with my Avi, and then boom, they never confirmed, but right after that, they took my Avi off of the Telegram thing for TisaTells, and that number that they were texting me from is like completely dead, but it doesn't matter because they already mined all the information that they needed. They already mined all the information that they needed in the time when they were like, well, hold on, I can't get a screenshot. Can you click the link? What's going on? Anyway, y'all, that was my story time. The end. That story time. So listen, I do want to let you guys know that even though I am busy because I'm going to start pumping out content today. Today was kind of like a slow day, kind of getting back to make sure my body could take it. When you guys email me your concerns and whatnot, I know it's like a YouTube channel and I know YouTube can be a jungle, but I do love and appreciate all you guys. And I'm very proud of the community that we built. And I'm not going to let anybody, if I can do anything about it, come through and rip apart my community. I wish I could save the whole world. Y'all know me, I'm a bleeding heart. But God damn it, nobody is coming to our community scamming people and getting money. So thank you for everybody that alerted me. Thank you for everybody that sent me emails, give me a heads up. Thank you so much. And you guys, even if I don't respond to comments, I'm always reading my comments. It's just the fact I get so many, I can't respond to all of them, but I am always reading comments. I am always in the comments. I am always monitoring. And just know that, like, again, I'm not saying that, like, you know, I have power to make anybody do anything, but as long as I have people around me that can maybe help make things safer, I'm always going to try to look out for you guys. So I did do my part. Scared the shit out of them, reported them to all the authorities. I don't know what's going to happen in Nigeria, reported them to YouTube, reported this, but that. Again, from what like the people were telling me, this isn't just like one small group of people. This is like a complex, well, almost like the way call centers were in America in like 1990 and 2000s. But I can say TisaTells for our part, high five. We did that. We did that. We did that. So anyway, with all that ado, I know I've been talking for a while. You know, I'm glad. And if anybody's, I'll put this in a video too, but I figured since you guys were coming to keep me company, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on. Tomorrow will be a good upload day, right? I'm going to get back to where I was, but what am I saying? Y'all know I'm a workaholic. So probably tomorrow will be a heavy upload day. And by heavy, I mean that you guys will have like 4 or 5 videos. And yeah, I really enjoyed on the live. Thanks everyone. And also you guys, I know on the live, especially this one, I didn't read through the comments because there's all this stuff going on. But I am going to go through the live like I always do and actually read the chat in real time. I always just read the live chat replay and just giggle along to you guys. So to the person, well, not in charge of people saying that's busy having plastic surgery, bitch, you wish. Anyway, ain't never going to be something I got to worry about. Not that there's anything wrong with it. And when I do have to worry about it, you guys will know. I'll take you on the journey so I can comp it. There's a tax write-off. But yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Tomorrow be up. I'll do the best I can. Inbox me, DM me, or email me if there's still scammers in there. We'll do what we can. You know what it is with thieves. They never learn, but we got them on this one. I really honestly felt some type of way because I was like, damn. Why did it have to be Nigerian scammers? You know, I was like, you know, it's just like, damn. It's almost like when you're watching the news and you're like, damn, why do they have to be black? Damn. Like, yeah. Anyway, you guys, Goddess said, I missed your loud, cute self. Yeah, I was quiet as a mouse last week. My boyfriend was like, oh, finally, because usually I'm yelling in his ear and he's like, can you lower your voice? And like last week, because I couldn't even talk, I was like, he was literally, he stayed by me in the hospital the whole time and was holding, I put my head up and he put like a few drops of water in my mouth. And I was like, yeah, okay, all right. Okay, anyway, listen. My boyfriend literally just texted me and was like, okay, so let me go pay some homage to my man because he really did. Wow. He really, literally, you ever see people in your life and you know people love you and care about you, but it's only when shit like really goes down that you're just like, wow, you really, you know, I always knew he was something special. No lie. Everybody knows I love him. But last week, the way he didn't leave my side, the way he advocated for me, the way when we first went to the doctors, they were like, there's not a private room. And he like was like, fuck that. And had me in one, like the way he like, literally, when I literally looked, I went to the bathroom one time and looked at myself he had to help me to the bathroom and looked at myself in the mirror and was like, ugh. And he was just like, yeah, so sweet, so love. And he really, really took care of me. I owe him big time. I owe him big time. If he's ever in the hospital, I'll wait 2 weeks before I leave him. Not joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, y'all. So thank you so much, you guys. I'll read through the comments on replay. So leave your comments if you do want to let me know anything or whatnot. You guys know I'm available. DM me on Instagram or email me, right? But y'all know, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, hopefully these scammers are gone. But at the very least, damn, why do you have to be from Nigeria? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Talk to everybody later. Bye.